Today I want to speak about lessons. Not lessons from textbooks, nor lessons whispered in quiet rooms by those who have never dared to test the limits of their own potential. I want to speak about lessons that come from standing on the edge of the impossible and refusing to blink. Lessons carved from risk, from ridicule, from persistence so unwavering it borders on defiance. And these lessons come from a figure who has become one of the most polarizing and fascinating innovators of our era, Elon Musk. You may admire him. You may disagree with him. You may question his methods, his decisions, or his pace. But what we cannot deny is that Elon Musk has redefined what it means to attempt the extraordinary. He has become a symbol, not of perfection, but of relentless possibility. Today, I want to share 10 lessons from Elon Musk, lessons not meant to glorify an individual, but to illuminate the mindset that turns ideas into revolutions. Lesson 1. Dream at a scale that feels unreasonable. Most people dream within the boundaries of what they have seen. Musk dreams within the boundaries of physics. He didn't ask, how do we make cars a little better? He asked, what if the entire world ran on sustainable energy? He didn't ask, how do we improve rockets? He asked, why can't rockets be reusable like airplanes? He didn't ask, how do we improve broadband in cities? He asked, how do we give internet to the entire planet? The lesson here is not to imitate the size of someone else's dreams, but to question the invisible cage around your own. The dreams that change the world are rarely comfortable. They are the ones that people laugh at first, resist next, and eventually imitate once they succeed. If your dream doesn't intimidate your doubt and confuse your critics, perhaps it's time to dream bigger. Lesson 2. Work ethic is the ultimate force multiplier. Musk is known for a work ethic that borders on myth. Decades of 80 to 100-hour workweeks, sleeping on factory floors, and living inside the grind. Whether you agree with such intensity or not is irrelevant. The lesson is not the number of hours, it's the willingness to show up with absolute commitment. Most people want extraordinary results while giving average effort. But innovation has a price. Excellence has a cost. Musk's example reminds us that passion without discipline is fantasy. Talent without grit is wasted potential. Vision without labor is hallucination. If you want something exceptional, you must give something exceptional. Lesson 3. Learn relentlessly and fear nothing intellectual. One of Musk's greatest strengths is not intelligence, it's intellectual courage. He is unafraid to be the beginner. He dives into fields he knows little about, rocket science, automotive manufacturing, tunneling, AI, and learns until he can contribute meaningfully. He reads widely. He interrogates assumptions. He treats knowledge like a toolbox, not a trophy. In a world where many fake expertise, Musk shows the power of actually earning it. You do not need to know everything. But you must be willing to learn anything. Every skill you lack is a doorway to a future you have not yet unlocked. Lesson 4. Failure is not final, it is data. SpaceX almost died. 3 failed rocket launches drained the company's funds and pushed it to the brink. Had the 4th launch failed, Musk himself has said it would have been over. But here's the lesson. He didn't run from the failures. He studied them. He iterated. He tried again. Failure didn't define him, it refined him. The world tells us failure is shame. Musk teaches that failure is information. Failure is feedback. Failure is the cost of entry to greatness. People who avoid failure avoid success. Lesson 5. Build for humanity, not for applause. Whether you believe in all of Musk's missions or not, one truth is undeniable, they aim beyond personal gain. Electric cars, solar roofs, planetary exploration, global broadband, these are projects for civilization, not simply products for consumers. The lesson is profound. Work on something that outlives you. Work on something that does not end when your career does. Work on something that contributes to a future you may not fully witness. Legacy is not built by chasing praise. Legacy is built by serving progress. Lesson 6. Be willing to risk everything for what you believe in. There is a story Musk has shared many times. During the early days of Tesla and SpaceX, he had enough money to save either one company, or both for half a chance. He put everything into saving both. He risked bankruptcy. He risked reputation. He risked the comfort that most spend their entire lives trying to accumulate. Why? Because conviction means little until it is tested. Comfort has never created a breakthrough. Security has never created a revolution. You cannot cling to the shore and discover new worlds. Risk is the birthplace of progress. Lesson 7. Ignore the cynics, they are only loud when you're early. From the beginning, Musk has attracted critics, people who said electric cars were a joke, reusable rockets were impossible, and Mars colonization was delusion. Yet the pattern is always the same. First they laugh, then they attack, then they wait, then they imitate. Cynics are rarely creators. They are spectators disguised as experts. The lesson: if people mock your dreams, it may be because they cannot see what you can. If they doubt your goals, it may be because they have abandoned their own. Do not let the volume of cynicism drown out the quiet voice of your intuition. Lesson 8. Move fast, but break the right things. Musk believes in aggressive timelines, sometimes wildly optimistic ones. But this intensity creates momentum. Momentum creates breakthroughs. However, speed without principle is chaos. The art lies in moving fast with purpose. Break laziness. Break complacency. Break conventional thinking. Break the barrier between what is and what could be. Do not break integrity. Do not break trust. Do not break your values. Move fast, but move meaningfully. Lesson 9. Surround yourself with exceptional people. Musk once said, "A company is just a collection of people working together to create a product or service." In other words, the work is only as extraordinary as the people behind it. He seeks talent that is hungry, curious, unafraid of the difficult. People who are not satisfied with routine, who thrive in the discomfort of pushing boundaries. The lesson: your environment is the architect of your destiny. If you surround yourself with the indifferent, you become indifferent. If you surround yourself with the exceptional, you rise toward excellence. Choose your circle as carefully as you choose your goals. Lesson 10. Believe in the future, and be willing to build it. Perhaps Musk's greatest lesson is his unwavering belief in the future. Even when the present is chaotic or uncertain, he invests his mind, his time, his wealth, and his energy into a tomorrow that is better, smarter, and more sustainable. Most people react to the future. Few attempt to shape it. To believe in the future is to refuse cynicism. To build the future is to refuse inaction. The future is not a place we enter, it is a place we create. And Musk reminds us that creation is the responsibility of every one of us. A final reflection: what these lessons mean for you. You don't need to build rockets. You don't need to design electric cars. You don't need to start companies or challenge industries or propose missions to Mars. You don't need to be Elon Musk. You need to be you, but the version of you that is unafraid to try. These lessons transcend one person. They are reminders that the world is shaped not by those who play it safe, but by those who dare to dream boldly, to work relentlessly, to learn endlessly, to accept failure, to serve meaningfully, to risk courageously, to ignore cynicism, to move decisively, to surround themselves with brilliance, and to believe in a future greater than the present. The world moves forward because of people who refuse to wait for permission. Because of people who see what is broken and choose to fix it. Because of people who look at the stars and see destinations instead of decorations. Let these lessons ignite something inside you, not worship, not imitation, but determination. The determination to start. The determination to continue. The determination to build something that matters. The next great idea, the next breakthrough, the next innovation, why can't it come from you? Why can't the next chapter of human progress carry your fingerprints? Dare to think big. Dare to act boldly. Dare to fail courageously. Dare to begin. Because the future is not waiting. The future is being written, right now, by those brave enough to pick up the pen.